Hello, lovelies. I thought this week's tutorial I would work in Silhouette Studio and do my version of the viral, I call it the split design. So let me share my screen and I will open up Silhouette Studio. So this is what the design will look like. So basically you have whatever image you want and you type in your text, whatever you want it to be, and you can see part of your design through the lettering. So most people do it in Canva, and I don't work with Canva. So let me show you, if I can remember, how I created that design. So let me get my objects over on the screen. That's my image. My wording. Okay. Let me move this out the way. Let me group it together. Okay, so here's my design. Here's my wording. And I'm going to duplicate both items just in case something happens. Like I miss a step somewhere along the way. And it doesn't have to be exactly like this design, but I'm going to try to get it as close as possible. Okay. So what I like to do is copy the image. I'll right click and copy the image. Okay. And then I'm going to go over here and get me a square. And I take that line down the side of the wording so I can get my division. And what I'm going to do is highlight that square, highlight the girl. Yeah, she highlighted. And go over to my modified panel and select subtract. And that's going to make her disappear on the right-hand side. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is highlight the wording and the half image. No, I didn't want you to move. And I'm going to crop it. Okay. Then I'm going to group that together. Now, since I moved it, that's going to mess up my alignment on the portion that I copied. But let's see. Okay, I right click and I'm going to do paste to front. Okay, that brought my image back. But like I said, my screen shifted on me, so it moved stuff around. So that should have been a perfect alignment, but it's not. So let me move this out of the way and move this out of the way. and line this up. I'm gonna send this to the back. Okay. There we go. So that's my image inside of the lettering. And what I'm going to do is do an offset around the lettering so it can stand out a little more. But I don't want it to be 0.125. I'm going to take it down to 0. 0.060. And I'm going to turn that offset to black just so that it can stand out. Now, I need this image cut in half. So I'm going to take that square again. And I'm going to start at the lettering and go all the way over. So I can cut off the right side because she's already inside the lettering on the right side. Now let me zoom in a little to make sure that my alignment is right. Okay. That looks good. So the square is already highlighted. So I'm gonna hold down Shift and click on her. And then I'm gonna go to my modified panel. If I can find it. Here we go. And I'm gonna do a subtract again. And that should subtract her on the right side. And there you go. There you go. She's all lined up. And let me group her together because when you open up the modified panel, you make changes to a whole image, it separates it into parts. So you have all them little. And so that's how I do mine. Just that simple. I just have to remember how I did it. But it's quick and easy. All righty. That will conclude our tutorial for this week. I'll stop sharing my screen and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.